What's up, everybody? It's Matthew Mickey, and all right, my bare knuckle, barrel chested freedom fighters. Last series we talked about historical volatility, and we know that all it is the change of the price of the stock over time, right? So now we're going to look at an incredible, useful tool because it tells you, it's forward-looking, and it tells you where the volatility is in a range over time, the liquidity in that current market, and the probability of where it's going. Also, it tells you what your significant others is going to wear next week, so you can bypass all the annoying questions and the wait times and just tell them and what to wear. And all right, let's get it. Let's go. Now, in this section, we're going to be talking about volatility surface, right? But before we can get into that, we need to open up our minds and start thinking about stuff. So we're fans of Tampa Bay, and it's August, and we want to buy tickets, and we're trying to figure out when we want to buy tickets, but we don't want to buy a bullshit game. We don't know how the performance is going to be this month, right? We don't want to buy, tickets just yet, just in case they suck, right? Because they're expensive. It's an NFL football game, right? So we wait a little bit. But as we're looking at the ticket prices in August, right, we notice that, the closer to the field, the more expensive the tickets. The further out in time, the cheaper the tickets, because there's uncertainty, right? There's no volatility or liquidity, right? So if you look at seat 1, where you can smell Tom Brady's breath, they're the most expensive ones, right? But in November, we see there's been a decrease in price, right? And then if we go to seat row 5, right, we notice that there's an increase in price, right? That's because the uncertainty of the market, right? They have a lot of supply for those November seats 1 rows, right now, and they're trying to get them off the books, right? Because it's guaranteed money, right? And now let's look at it in October. The Bucks have been playing their greatest season of all time. They're having a great season, and the probability of them going to the playoffs just increased, right? And this is going to attract customers into the stadium, right? So now we know that we are not only paying for the location of the seat, but now we're paying for the probability of them making the playoffs, right? So if we just bought any of the tickets back in August when we were looking for it, and, Tom Brady brought out his Canaan again, and then it's October now, we could have sold it for the seat location and because of the performance, right, of Tom Brady. All right, so now let's move forward and talk about volatility surface and how it tells us, the range we're in, and how we monetize this as well. All right, guys, later.